something about your car.
Something about the car. Well, my daddy helped me build this car. He's standing right there. All right.
Proud of you, son.
Proud of me. So it's got a 427 in it. It's a competition engine built by JAC, and it's got a Tick T56 in it, 8.8 rear end.
What's the turbo on it?
It's got a Jose built 102 106 ball bearing turbo in it.
Wow.
It's got a nitrous setup on it. It's a 2-stage progressive kit, but we're not spraying it yet because we haven't been able to get a hand on our clutch issue that we keep having.
Nitrous likes to party.
But you know, this is like maybe the 4th time we've had the car out since finishing it, and so we've been eating through the bugs on the new time build. So we had some you know, issues with it going straight and, you know, wheeling and all kinds of stuff. So we've redesigned the suspension on it. We've added a weight bar to it. We've made multiple changes to different things. And it seems like we've got a hand on the entire car, all the failures that we were having. And now our last failure that we're trying to figure out is our clutch issue. So we keep burning through clutch disc and breaking stuff. So once we're able to really figure that out, the car should go extremely fast. Like, yeah, I mean, we've been 8s in the car so far, but the goal is to run 6s to keep up with Dad. But, you know, so like I said, we're working through the issues. Dad built the motor, so he knows just as well as anybody, it's completely capable of doing what it's supposed to do. We know it'll do it. We just got to work through these little bugs, and then we're gonna find ourselves somewhere up between Mars and the moon. You know what I mean?
So I think Atlanta, or maybe a couple of weeks ago or months ago, it used to be a different kind of.
Yeah. So we put carbon doors on it. Once upon a time, when it was an automatic, we blew the engine up and we were rebuilding it overnight, and people started writing on it. So we let that kind of go. And then once we started getting ready for stick shift racing, we wanted to go as light as possible. So we put carbon doors, carbon fenders, and all that stuff on it. So that kind of lost a lot of the signatures. And then as we've been progressing through this, we decided to clean things up and wrap the car. Spartan Roof Coating sponsored the car. They did a tribute to their design on their trucks and trailers. And yeah, so we wanted everything to be really clean and really nice, so we did a lot of polishing. We hydro dipped the turbo, the valve covers, and other things, and you know, it's actually looking like a real clean race car now. If we can just, like I said, get a handle on this part, we should go fast.
And does it have a name at all?
Well, you know, I named it after the grub worm, so it's called the scrub worm.
Yeah, boy. Scrub worm.
Yeah, so we just call it the scrub for short.
Gotcha.
You know.
And
it's still a street car.
Really?
All right, so it's still got a radiator in it, and that's what sets me apart from a lot of people in the big dogs in the stick shift class, because like Dad, he doesn't have a radiator in his car. He can't drive it down the road. I don't particularly like driving this down the road because I drove it to the track and drove it home, and it wasn't great.
Can you drive it up there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you drive Grubham up there?
Well, yeah, I could, but
Never mind.
it's not going to drive very far because it has no alternator, no radiator, and a really small fuel cell.
It doesn't have an alternator?
Well,
I didn't know.
so this one has all that, you know, and then I got a street car trim where I can put door panels in it, a passenger seat, a dash, and all that stuff.
Yeah, so does he.
Yeah, so I mean, it's got turn signals and brake lights. The only thing that we took off realistically would be windshield wipers, and we still have those. We could put it back in there. We didn't, the whole cow's still there to accept it. We just got rid of it just to save weight, but we could put those back in it. So I mean, as far as it being a street car, we can put everything back together and it could meet DOT standards, you know.
Gotcha. Well, good luck today.
Absolutely, thank you. right, so we came out at the right at the 60 foot. It blew the tire off of it pretty bad. It went to the right. I pedaled into it, and I saw a dude, dude next to me pulling up, passing me. So it got traction, and I sent it out the back door. It went 177 through the back, so it tracked super hard. And I guess I didn't throw the chute fast enough when I went through the beams. I was more focused on trying to run him down, and I wasn't able to stop, and I got caught in the net in the back, moved some concrete barriers, but it didn't really hurt the front of the car. It scratched up the wrap job a little bit and knocked the bumper off, but we're putting it back, and everything looks good. We're making some adjustments to the tune, and yeah, we're gonna be back at it.
That's some crazy stuff right there.
Absolutely.
You're still running the sand, now you're gonna go back up racing?
Absolutely, we're not gonna stop. So the next pass, I just want to break well, not necessarily that. I just want to, go faster than the 8.5. That's the current, #1 time right now. So if we can beat that, and not shake the tire, we can beat that. So if we can do that, I'll be happy.
Are you going up for that second qualifier for what you going?
No, we're going to stay out of it, and we're just going to focus on the stick shift right now so we can bring home the win.
Good luck.
Absolutely, thank you.
Hurry! man, get the fuck out. Come on, brother. Please sit there. I can't get the fuck out. Come on. I got you. Come on. Get away from me.
You're okay. It looked scary from watching, trying to get my food.
Right.
I was watching, and I just saw you on fire. I'm like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
So what happened?
All right, so we went into this. We've had a crazy weekend, from a broke diff till we blew up a clutch, and you know, we had some spark plug wire issues. I had one that kept burning. You know, it was just the way it was put on there. It was our fault, but at any cost, man, I really wanted to win this for the team, man, because they put in so much effort for it, and a lot of it has to do with me too, man. I just don't have quit in my body on anything. When we got out, it went to the right a little bit, and I tried to pedal it, so it left really hard, and we got out in front of the guy, and then it started to go to the right, and I tried to pedal it, and when I did, I got out of the groove. I tried to get back into the groove. I laid into it too early, and when I did, it just kicked the tire and sent me right into the wall. So I did everything I could to kind of control it. You know, once it hit the wall, I never let go of the steering wheel. I'm sure you saw the steering wheel's all bent forward. I tried to keep it from going backwards into the wall, and successfully did that, thankfully. But, you know, I mean, it hurt the front end pretty bad. Hopefully the engine's not hurt. The motor plate's kind of twisted. A couple other things, man. So we're going to get home and yank the engine out of it and assess the damage on everything. If the engine's good, you know, we can reclip the front, put some new motor plates in it, and get a new wiring harness for it, and we should be all right. But, you know, yeah, it's a tough break, man, but it happens. It's part of racing. This is the second wreck I've had in a race car, you know. So I went over a wall one time, and biggest thing is you can't let things like this discourage you, you know. And I mean, if I had another car to get in right now, I'd send it again. There ain't a thing that I'd change about it, man. And
It's just I was watching back, I saw that you were just sitting there like, what the hell happened?
right.
Boom. You're like,
Exactly,
oh, shit.
caught on fire, yeah. Yeah, luckily we were able to get the fire put out before it burned the car down. So, you know, like I said, I'll live to see another day. We'll fix our problems and we'll get it back together. So when I was up there, one of the guys came up, my arm had swelled up pretty bad. I thought I was all right. They think I may have like a hairline fracture in it. Like I said, I never let go of the steering wheel, and that's why it's like folded over the steering column, man. So, you know, I don't know where I hurt my arm at, but it's hurt.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Absolutely, brother.
Had an awesome day.
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
Absolutely.
And make sure you guys subscribe to his channel.
Absolutely, man. Check us out, Stick Shift Racing. We'll have a big video on this, man. And if you're not already subscribed to 660, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button.
Thank you.
Absolutely, brother.
See you later. So again, I'm glad that Thomas was okay. But I'm very glad he was okay. He's just got a hairline fracture, like he said. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hopefully this gets viral, because I need 30,000 views supposedly to get that started, you know, monetization, so I can start getting better videos for you guys. So let's try to get to that, and I'm telling you, the videos will be way better. Just gotta get to there first. So anyways, make sure you guys subscribe, like, and thank you so much for watching.